Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero here, Clark Commando 1983. I'm here with Compass Games Third World War. Played my first game today against my friend Brian. Had a really great time. He played the Warsaw Pact. Hadn't really read the rules. We only had about 4 hours today to play. I'm prepping for GMT weekend coming up next week. So this will be my last video for now on this. I promise I'll do some stuff from GMT weekend. I don't know what yet. But I gotta tell you, you need to bust this game out. If you don't have it, you need to get it. It's a real good remake, pretty simple rules. Basically, we both learned a lot of lessons. I played NATO. What is interesting with the game, I thought, and we're gonna play it again on the 17th when I get back from GMT weekend, is that with the NATO setup, and even though there's pre-movement in the standard scenario, which NATO basically, after the Soviets pact sets up, the Soviet standard scenario, you roll a die, add 3, and if it's less than the action rating on the NATO units and they're not on the East German border already and they're in Germany, you can move them. So, and you have to complete each one before you move on to the next one. But with the exception to that, you could really sit down and do some planning with the Soviets. We only got through the first movement phase, and then the combats. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I had to explain a lot of the game, which was okay because, Brian is a good friend, and he's what I like to call like a part-time war gamer. So he really liked it, and we're going to get to play again. So I'm going to have my area cleaned up here in my garage. I'm working on turning that into my monster game area, and my area where I'm going to be able to have this game. I should be able to have 2 or 3 games set up, or a big one. So next up on the channel will either be my deep dive into Guns of August from Avalon Hill, or my Anzio. I really kind of want to do that. I want to do them both. I have a short, I have a long list of games I want to play, and I don't know how much time I have. So, with the cancer fight and everything, appreciate everybody's support. But I gotta say, Compass, you knocked it out of the park with Third World War. Like I said, Moe's Game Table, and it's on the Compass website. It has a phenomenal, learn to play series of videos on different games, and this is one of them. It's actually hosted by the developer, so I recommend that for how to play. And I'll be reporting out. We're going to play all 4 games at GMT weekend. And I just, the game is really playable. The rule book looks intimidating, but once you read through it, if you're an experienced war gamer and you just follow the sequence of play, honestly, it's a real piece of cake. So I'll be putting this up tonight. Over here, here's the air theater. You can see we did get lucky. A lot of air defense rolls. We were able to shoot down quite a few Warsaw Pact, and with the maintenance rolls coming up, it was odds are NATO would have air superiority going forward after this turn. But had a real great time playing it. Highly recommend it. And I know this isn't like typical video, but anyways, get it to the table. Don't let it sit on your shelf. You won't be disappointed. I recommend Battle for Germany because you don't have a lot of specialty terrain like you do in the Arctic front. You get your feet wet. The Balkan front might be good. I don't know. In Persian Gulf, you got to learn the diplomacy game, which I don't think looks tough. Like I said, I'll be doing all 4 games at GMT weekend. So onward and forward, and until my next video, do another trip down memory lane later tonight. Gotta go eat some dinner here. But my next deep dive, I'm thinking Guns of August or Anzio from Avalon Hill. And And then after that, you know, I got People's War Games, GMT's War Games, VUCA Simulations, Knock Petty looks really interesting. Actually, all their games look great. And so I got to prioritize. I got to spend a little time doing some cleanup out here, get things ready. And anyways, thanks for joining me. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And until next time, Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando 1983, signing off. Have a great day.